Hi Libras. God, Spirit, my guardian angels and Libra's guardian angels, please open this reading. Allow us to see underlying energy for the month of February, as well as any scenarios that may arise and a solution and outcome. Alright, what's up, Libras? Let's see what's going on. Y'all looking good. Right? Making money too. Okay, so you guys are looking good, but you guys may be feeling left out in the cold, right? I'm getting this heartbreak energy. Not anymore. Something happened. Man. Alright, so what's the solution? You guys saw that, right? I didn't do that, so. King of Wands. Okay. I'm going to clarify this information, but so far what I see is you guys are looking good. Everyone sees you as beautiful, radiant. You guys seem to have everything together, and so you guys are embodying this energy, which is great, right? But underneath the surface, you don't feel so good. You're thinking about somebody. Somebody's in the back of your head, and this person may not even be paying you any attention. And this feels like a lingering energy, like a past energy. We are in Mercury retrograde right now, so Mercury retrograde is a time for retrospection, right? Retro. So things that happened in the past, emotions from the past tend to come up, people from the past tend to come up. So this is about a person that you were involved with before, a very fiery person, a passionate person, the kind of person just, come on, let's go, adventurous, right? So this person, I don't want to say this person broke your heart, because I feel like heartbreak is mutual. When your heart gets broken, sometimes we break our own heart, sometimes the other person breaks our heart, but either way, love is a two-way street, right? But you were heartbroken about this person, right? This did not work out, and you may have stayed in this energy for a while, but swords are coming out. You're realizing that it is what it is, and you, for a long time, you were in two minds about it. But I feel like, and I'm going to clarify, but you're taking this time for retrograde to analyze your feelings, and you're letting it go, right? But you're still looking off into the distance, right? Like, what is this person doing? But it's just a thought, right? Because in reality, you're doing your thing. So, and these feelings that you're feeling, I want to say that Mercury retrograde is over February 21st. It may linger around for like an extra week or so, but by March, you should be completely out of this energy. There's a song by Joan Sebastian. I'm Spanish, by the way. But anyway, this song talks about, I don't miss you. It's just I woke up today and the skies were cloudy. And when the skies are cloudy, I tend to get gloomy, right? And it's like that song from Adele of Set Fire to the Rain, I think. Shoot, that song makes you miss an ex that you don't even have. So, and you may have argued a lot with this person. You guys got in a lot of fights, right? So you guys weren't compatible from the beginning, and you knew that it wasn't going to work out with this person, but you hung on to this person even though it was conflicting and there were fights, because you like their passion, right? So let's clarify. So I don't think I need to clarify anything for you right here, right? Well, I will. For the month of February for my Libras, underlying energy. What's, how are we going to top this month? Yeah, just whatever, dude. I'm just walking away. Not literally walking away, because as I said, all this is energy, right? But you're energetically you're walking away, so you're no longer gonna think about the situation. Although it's impossible to say that things aren't gonna pop up, but it's not gonna be something that's just constantly in the back of your head, right? You just see she has her bag right there, your bag of lessons, your bag of memories. Nobody can take away your memories, right? The lessons you learned, but that life is all about evolution, and you have to move on to the next stage in your life. Like these cups, there's nothing in those cups anymore. You gotta go. You got to go. And I think that you're probably finally coming to terms with that, okay? So what's going on with this Five of Pentacles energy being left out in the cold for the month of... Again, I got the Two of Swords in reverse. So you may have felt like there was something that you still had to do in this situation, and that's probably why you still felt the energy so presently, right? So you can break up with someone, and a year later you could still be holding on to that person's energy. 2 years later you could still be holding on to that person's energy. 3 years later, 4 years later, etc. It just depends how vivid you keep their memory alive, how much you remind yourself of them, because we choose to remember who we want to remember, right? I always say it's funny, because when you break up with the boyfriend or a girlfriend, why do we idolize them? They did us wrong, we did them wrong, we weren't getting along, and it's just like when we break up, we tend to think about all the good stuff, but it's like you forget about the bad stuff. You forget about why you made the decision to walk away in the first place. And I think that that's what you need to remind yourself this month. It's like, why did I walk away, right? Here's why. Heartbreak. It doesn't feel good to not feel good. So you wanted to make yourself feel better. So you made that decision. And it's like, once you make that decision, there's no other decision to be made. It's almost like you got to stick to your guns. Like you wanted to walk away. Okay, well, yeah, again, the Five of Pentacles. So, you still think about this person, but it's like, why did you walk away then? I don't know, you may be married now. You may be in a whole new situation, but you're still thinking about this person. And I think this is a lesson for the collective in its entirety, right? And you're taking your lesson, right? And it's like, next time, really think about what you want before you do it. Don't act irrational and fiery and just make a quick and spontaneous decision because you want to get this person back. You want them to feel what you felt. So now you're going to just, here, I'm going to do this. And I'm so sorry if I'm triggering some of you guys right now, but I'm just, don't shoot the messenger, right? I just have to tell you guys what I see. And it's like, an eye for an eye will leave us blind. If a person wronged you, you know, it could be a million reasons. I'm not justifying this person, but what I'm saying is that people's behaviors are a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. You don't lack anything. You are amazing. And if this person did you wrong, it's because they have issues, not you. So by you in turn going and doing something to get them back, you're not hurting them. They're not thinking about you. They're thinking about them. So you have to think about you, right? And if now you're tied up into something, I mean, it's not to say that nothing can be undone, right? But, I mean, Mercury retrogrades, do's and don'ts, reflect, but don't make any decisions. Let's see how you feel in March, right? Yeah, so this energy of the Three of Hearts, this is my heartbreak, right? It's reversed. So the swords are finally coming out. They're sliding out, right? And you're just like, I said fire to the rain. Psst, I don't care anymore. I'm going to heal myself. Good. Take responsibility for your heart. It's yours. And be happy, right? Celebrate. This is my marriage card. So like I said, you could have just recently gotten married, or you walked out of this situation and maybe you jumped into another situation really quickly. As I said, I just said that, right? Everything that we do is for a reason. If you leave someone, you leave them for a reason. If you engage in something with someone else, you do it for a reason. This new person makes you feel good, right? Why as human beings, like, whatever you focus on grows, right? If you focus on lack, you're going to continue to have lack. If you focus on the good, you're going to continue to have good. Acknowledge your feelings, process them, but let them go. Okay, so 5 Pentacles. So what's going on? Are you talking to this person? Maybe not. Right? Like I said, you used to fight with this person a lot. I'm getting chills. So that's confirmation. Like that song, Who the Hell Wakes Up and Fights at 5 in the Morning, that Usher song, right? He's talking about getting a divorce. If something's not healthy for you, it's not healthy for you. But it's reversed. So that means that you're no longer giving energy to the situation. Good. Don't be cruel, you know? Don't do things to try to hurt other people just because you're hurt. Instead, do things to make yourself feel better because you're hurt. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. Alright, so what's the outcome with this King of Wands? Nothing. You don't want to try nothing new with this person. And this could have been a very immature person, because this is my page, right? My Page of Cups. This could have been puppy love. This could have been your first love. This could have been the first person that awakened a feeling in you that you didn't know you had. But it's like, I think that, okay, there's 3 relationships. We have karmics, we have soulmates, and we have twin flames, right? I'm going to talk to you guys more about that in depth in some of my upcoming videos, but this person could have been a soulmate. This person could have been a karmic. Everybody in your life plays a role, and some people are only meant to be in your life for a season and to teach you something. But you have a favorite sweater that you outgrew, I'm sure. It's still your favorite, but you can't wear it anymore, and that's okay. Yeah, you really hoped and wanted something with this person, but because that's the underlying energy, you still might feel some way about this person, right? So let's get clear. That one wants to come out. Oh, you may be going to a tarot reader about this. Wait, I am a tarot reader. Yeah, the death. New beginnings. New beginnings, my Libras. Let's use one more deck to clarify these cards, okay? New beginnings. So, this Eight of Cups, walking away energy, underlying energy. Okay, so this, I know I said I wasn't going to pull anything out, but it flipped in the deck. This is my Judgment in reverse card, right? So, I don't know if that means that this person had a bad judgment about you, or you had a bad judgment about that person. Let's clarify, okay? If it's in reverse, why am I ignoring what I know I should be doing? Am I attributing the call to something that really isn't a call in order to justify what I do? Ooh. This isn't the call. Is it the call? Is it not the call? Are you trying to justify yourself? Judgment in reverse. Okay, so you may want to take this Mercury retrograde time to not so much analyze the situation or what happened with this person, right? But to look at yourself and your own behaviors, because if you really did walk away from this person and now you're in a new commitment and this person brings you happiness, remember what you took from this. Remember the lessons you took from this, right? Remember the lessons. Remember the pain you took from this. And remember what you did. What role you played in this, so that you don't make the same mistake with this new person. Any clearer than that? No. Queen of Cups. So maybe you didn't give enough love and you want to change that and be more loving, right? Yeah. Queen of Cups is awesome. She's a nurturer. She really is awesome. She just gives love. She creates love. She doesn't run out of love, right? Because she is love. She is the source. So be aware of your emotions and honor them, but don't let them take over. Remember, emotions are only one part of who you are. When in doubt, let them settle before acting on them. Yes. This too shall pass. Mercury retrograde is over February 21st, right? Don't ruin what you have for what you had. Because if you really loved, or what you had was really that great, then it wouldn't have ended the way it did. And what do they say? If you fall in love with two people, choose a second person, because you would have never fell in love with them if you really loved the first person. Yeah, you may feel like you don't have any strength. And this is energy. People can't see this. People don't know this. People will see you and you have it all together. You're a victor. But inside, you may be feeling lack of strength because of this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify those for you, right? And then I have the Ace of Swords. So your truth. What is your truth? And you see, you may be meditating. You may want to meditate. You really just need to look at your role, right? Because, again, what's gone is gone. You can never touch, if you go to a river, you can never touch the same water twice, because the water that has already passed is already gone, right? All you can get is new water to touch. So, and if you focus so much on yesterday, you can lose out on today. Strength. Alright, so is there something about someone else that is bothering me? How is this trait manifested in myself? Oh, What are the scariest dragons lurking in my shadow? Did I not just say that, you guys? I just said that, right? I said focus on yourself. I said what role did you play in this, right? And you can't control what anybody else does. You can only control what you do. And when something bothers you about somebody so bad, it's because it may be linked to you. Maybe you felt this person was immature. Maybe you didn't have the luxury of being immature. Maybe you had to mature at a young age and you just don't understand how this person can just act like this, right? Maybe you're just in disbelief. But everything isn't for everyone, and everybody has a mission in this life, and you have to focus on your lessons. You can't focus so much on another person or another, you maybe this person infatuated you and you just wanted so badly to just figure them out. But it's like, how can you figure something or somebody out if you haven't figured out you? You have to figure out you. And maybe you didn't even love this person. This wasn't even love. This was just infatuation, right? Infatuation. Maybe this is, sometimes things like this, relationships like this, are your stepping stone to teach you what real love is, right? And real love for self. Because if you don't love yourself, if you don't love yourself, how can I trust you to love me, right? If you don't take care of your health, how can I trust you to take care of my health, right? If you don't take your medications, and how can I trust that you take my medications or you'll take care of me when you can't even take care of yourself? You can't pour from an empty cup. This is a time to look back at yourself and give yourself whatever you felt that this person didn't give you. You have to take accountability and have emotional maturity. Alright, for the outcome. I'm sorry if I'm being insensitive, you guys, but it's just, yeah. The World in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. And then this is my Six of Pentacles. So you maybe feel like somebody is just giving you scraps, right? Why do you feel this way? Because you're putting expectations on this person. But where are your expectations? Do you have any expectations for yourself? Because you're choosing to sit in this energy, and you got the World in reverse. That means that as long as you keep projecting yourself on this person, you're not going to feel any better. And is that really fair to your new person, right? Are you doing to them what they did to you, right? Triangle. All right. And if you're Libra and you're watching this and you're just like, oh my god, this is so not my story, that's alright. It's somebody else's story. Or maybe, because it's about the ascendant, the moon, and your sun sign, right? And if you don't know what those are, then you have to look those up. You can go to Astrology Cafe. You just have to find out what time you were born. And it's a chart all about your life, right? The alignment of the stars at the time of your birth. It talks about your life mission, all kinds of goodies. So you might want to check that out, right? Okay, so why isn't this good enough? Am I imposing unrealistic perfectionism on myself? Why can't I enjoy or find pride in this achievement? Oh, why? I'll tell you why. Because you're not taking responsibility. You're doing something to try to get a reaction or a response from someone else. Were you born to please other people, or were you born to live? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And Sounds like you are, right? But I think that you've already taken the first step. Maybe you were spying on this person heavy, and you're no longer spying on this person because you've identified that you have a problem, you know? Repetitive thoughts in our head are a problem. That's devil energy, and I'm kind of surprised that I didn't get that card in here, right? So, being a know-it-all, playing clever but cruel jokes, hurting others to show off. Oh. So, you already moved on. Are you playing pretend with your life? This is not going to lead you to anything good. Matter of fact, this is creating bad karma for yourself. This is creating bad luck for yourself. Because God, Spirit, doesn't condone any of this. And just because you justify your own behavior, and of course we're going to believe our own lies, right? And I'm not saying that they're lies because that's your truth, but what I'm saying is you have to do the work. And I'm happy that at least you see that there's a problem, right? And I hope that this reading, if it pissed you off, because I'm saying something, I'm going to take one more card for advice for you guys, okay? For the month of, not even for the month of February, but just overall in this situation, whether it be March, April, May, June, all the way till next year. What is your advice for this? Okay, so you got the 5 of Swords in reverse, and let's see what that's about, right? Let's tie all this in. A plan fails. Exposure. Caught in the act. Oh, this is a warning for you guys. A heavy warning. You guys better knock it off. Because your new person, they're watching you. You guys better take inventory. So overall energy, right? In reverse. So this is isolation, long-term insomnia, over-reliance on sleeping aids. Oh, are you taking medication to try to go to sleep? Is this situation bothering you that much? It's not the other person's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's life. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes they do. And when something doesn't work out, that's God's protection. And when something does work out, that's God's plan. And I said this yesterday. Whose reading was this? I don't know. What reading was it? Leo or Gemini? I don't know. You guys can watch it, but yeah. God's giving you something great, and it's like when it was Gemini. So Gemini is also having to heal, right, about some stuff. But when you are not whole, or when you're not healed, you're not complete, you can't perform your best. And you, the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams, can come into your life and just be perfect for you, have everything, just give you, emotionally, physically, just all the love, everything you ever wanted. But because you're choosing to be stuck in a certain energy, you can miss all of that. And that would be very unfair to you. For you to have to go through all this, and then God sends you the perfect partner, and then you just don't even appreciate them because somebody didn't appreciate you. There's no logic in that. I'm sorry. So let's take a look in the mirror, and drugs, alcohol, sleeping pills, all that is just, it's designed to repress, and repressing never helps you. You can only brush so much under the rug before it turns into a huge mountain that it's seen from miles and miles and miles away, and nobody and their mama can miss that, right? Stop hurting yourself, right? And just mental exercises may work for you. Just bring it back. When you're feeling it, just bring it back. It's your life. You're the creator. Co-create with the universe. Heal, right? Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Hopefully you guys come back next month, right? Have a great one.